Hello investors, I hope all of you had a great day. I pulled out kind of the miracle today. I felt pretty good about today in that I finished at a negative 0.38 loss. You might say, well, that's a loss, but that's pretty small, especially compared to the overall market. So I felt really good. There were a couple of things that I needed to move on from today that I just invested in, and there wasn't another catalyst coming for a long time, so I needed to move out of those, and one of those was SEEL. I did need to sell it, and I sold it for a 25% loss this morning. The reason why I did so is that I can take that money and I believe I can turn it multiple times, and there's other things that really had no other catalysts after that one, and it didn't turn out. KTOV was sure good though yesterday at 62% gain. I mean, some work, some don't. That's just how it is. The other one I moved out of right at the end of the day was Groupon. I was able to find a buyer for my Groupon at even, and so I was pretty excited. Hopefully none of those people were you. It had been over 3 days since the insider activity, and so it was important for me to move out of it. One of the things that really helped me to be successful today was my entry point on certain stocks. One was TRVN. I was really able to catch pretty close to the very, very bottom of that stock. I was able to watch the EMA line pass above the SMA line. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, please take a look at my video that shows about entry points. So it's top 7 stock picks, entry point. I'm gonna get to the list because it's a little longer than normal. There are 2 picks that aren't my normal type of investment and something I kind of talk against, and so I'm gonna give us 9. So this is the top 7 plus 2 today. Another way that I'm able to be successful, and this is something you might consider, I like to be in 10 different stocks. That really helps it out. Now, if I'm not in a stock at that time, let's say I'm in 9. Like this list is a total of 9 stocks. Well, then 10% is just cash, just sitting there for an opportunity. And that's kind of how I mitigate my risk. You know, sometimes cash or a cash holder is the way to do that. Let's get to it. Number 9 or plus 2 is ABEO. They have phase 3 data coming up on July 10th. So I'm using this as like a phase 3 data type run up. We're gonna see how it goes. I think it's gonna do good. There's lots of potential in this stock. I was able to get this for right around $3 a share, not the absolute bottom, but much better than buying it in pre-market when it was up. And so I feel good about it. I'm set up for a good run. Number plus 1, ENDP. They have a July 6th PDUFA date. I didn't add any more to this position. I've already added to it. I'm down a little bit in it. We got a lot of time before it wakes up, but I think that once we get past the PDUFAs that are due this week, you will start to see a load up start to happen towards that. I'm in it for the run up, and that stock's really been beat down, so I think it's terrific value right now. Number 7 is Children's Place, PLCE. This had insider activity tonight, aftermarket. It was very, very good. I like Children's Place. I have been in this stock quite a few times, and I tend to get a 10 to 30% gain after insider activity. So I'm hoping that continues again. It was pretty strong and it was also pretty cheap. That stock's been beaten up pretty good, so it's a really good value right now with the country obviously being closed and not completely open. But now that we're open, their sales should be good. So I know a lot of people shop there. All right, number 6, HRTX. And you're kind of scratching your head because I know I said I wasn't going to be going into HRTX, but I feel that the PDUFA date coming up on Friday has a very high chance of being approved. And so I'm gonna risk it. I know I said that I don't do that, but I'm gonna risk it. It's got a Friday PDUFA date. I'm gonna be loading up tomorrow and getting on it. So I wasn't able to get any in aftermarket today. And one of the reasons why this is a plus 2 is one of my picks is a OTC, so an over-the-counter. So not very many people are gonna be able to take advantage of this. I understand if you have brokers like Webull, which I love Webull, but you can't buy an OTC. If you have Robinhood, this is gonna do you no good. You're not gonna be able to buy this stock. But YAYO. Now this was a big, big runner last week and more insider activity at 50 cents by the CEO. I was able to nab some shares at 43 cents a share. I'm gonna be loading up a little bit more, I think, tomorrow, but that's a really good buy. So this stock in the last year has been as high as $4 a share. It's a rideshare company, And insiders are going nuts for this, and there's got to be a reason. I'm going to be in it, and at 43 cents, I feel very little risk. It's going to be fun. So that was one of my plus ones. Number 4 is CVEO. So this was on the list yesterday. This was an ad because of insider activity. It is still here. It had insider activity yesterday. It did hold and stay positive. Not as positive as I would like, definitely after insider activity, but tomorrow's a new day. Here we go. All right, so that's CVEO. Number 3, TRVN. This has moved up on the list quite a bit. I was able to get a really terrific price on this today, and as it went positive towards the end of the day, I was like, yes. They have a PDUFA date of August 7th. You might say, Ray, that's too far ahead. You like to do everything within 2 weeks. Well, this one has a kind of double dipping action in that there's other reasons for being in it and what's going on in the world. I think that this is a great pick in that it can explode for either news reasons. There's just too many catalysts. I like it. I'm gonna hold it till August 5th or so probably and move out of it before PDUFA date. Volt, number 2, VOLT. Now, in after hours tonight, if you had this, you were pretty stoked because you saw it just shoot up for, I don't know what reason, but there's some big orders there at the end of close. And now I'm sitting up really nicely in it. I got a really nice gain on it. The insider activity, there hasn't been any reported today, but there was insider activity yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. This had a lot of insider activity and with what's going on and how the economy is opening back up again and that we're getting completely opened up. This is a good pick because there's going to be companies looking for people to work. So I like Volt. I'm nice and up in it. Hopefully you are too. Let's hope that continues. And number 1 still is INO. So INO has phase 1 data coming up soon. It could be really any time. Also, there's possibilities of grant money and different money from the government this company can get for the development of a vaccine. And so it just continues to climb, another 10% up today. I really think this stock is worth about $40 a share. And I know I share that opinion with a lot of people who watch this. So keep holding it. I'm hoping and knowing for good things. So as things keep going. I do a lot of work for this list. So if you could do me a huge favor and just hit that amazing and most wonderful like button. And then also if you haven't before, subscribe and set up bell notifications. Also, if you're looking for a powerful broker that's going to give you very early pre-market and aftermarket, please check out my link in the description below for Webull. And if you sign up, you get 1 free stock. So if you use the link and sign up, you get 1 free stock. And then if you deposit more than $50, you get another free stock. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I enjoy conversing with a lot of you on Stocktwits every day. If you don't already have Stocktwits, just download the app and then search Raythoven and sign up for my posts so that you get notifications of my intraday trades. Let's have a great rest of the week. Really, so far, this week is okay. And hopefully we can continue going on and have a big day tomorrow and the next day. Talk to y'all later. Raythoven out.